Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Willie Ferret here, and today I just wanted to go ahead and demonstrate my new software, MX Shortcuts. Now, MX Shortcuts is just made, and honestly, just to make your life a little bit easier when you're playing MX bikes. So everybody knows the frustration of, let's say you're lean back in your chair, you're chilling, you're making laps, everything like that, but you don't want to take the time to lean up, reset the track, all that kind of good stuff. Well, this program is going to basically automate that, so you can use like controller hotkeys and all that kind of good stuff with it. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and just open up the program here. Looks like we had it open in the background. I'm just going to do a fresh start, delete that configuration file. Now I'm going to assume that you guys know how to extract a zip file, but this is what you'll download. We'll just drag it right out, drop it in any folder. Go ahead and open it up. All right, so on a fresh launch, it's going to go ahead and create a default configuration file. Now that default configuration file is only going to have one shortcut, and that's going to be reset to track. You can look at this, you can click on edit and view the action sequence, and it's going to show you exactly what it's doing. I can expand this out so you see it's clicking coordinates, and it tells you the details of those coordinates. Now, the coordinates are important because these are all going to be set just the one time right here. I do have custom coordinates on the way for you guys that might want to set up other, unique hotkeys. Now, these buttons should get a majority of what you want done. So resetting the track, cleaning the bike, all that kind of good stuff. It's all here. So we're going to go ahead and demo capturing the coordinates. Now, say I'm in the game. I'm going to go ahead and hit escape. And I'm going to go ahead and click on the capture button for return to pits. So once I click that, I'm going to click back into the game. It gives you some time. And I'm going to hold my mouse over the return to pit button, and I'm going to hit F8. You can see the coordinates have been captured, so I can hit save. And those coordinates will be read out right here. So we're going to do that real quick for the rest of these. So reset track. We're going to go ahead and go into the pit, hover over the reset track button, press F8, click on save. Now return to track, hover over that, hit F8 and save. Now for the garage, we're going to hit capture, hover over garage, capture, boom. Now for clean bike, go ahead and hover over that clean bike button and hit save. Boom. So now we have everything set up, and we have our reset to track configuration set up right here. Now, right now it's only bound to the R key on the keyboard. We can go ahead and fix that. We're going to go ahead and click on edit. And instead of clicking on edit action sequence, you're going to go ahead and click on edit shortcut bindings. Now for the keyboard, you can set this to whatever you'd like. You can also do multiple combinations. So if I wanted to do Control R, I can hit confirm. Perfect. Now it's going to be Control R. Now for the controller button, I'm going to hit assign, and I'm going to do left bumper, right bumper. Okay, save that. Perfect. So we got the controller and the keyboard hotkey set up. Now up here at the top right, you're going to see this MX Shortcuts overlay, and this will always show over the game and everything, just so you see if your shortcuts are paused, active, how many shortcuts you have loaded, all that kind of good stuff. Now this has another function as well. So when I'm in game and this is hovering over here, let's say I have it hovering over to the right, I can right click it, and soon I'm going to have a create shortcut option in here. It's basically just a little quick option to, create shortcuts really quick. And then I have show main window. So it's going to show the main window. Now, one thing I haven't mentioned yet is on the shortcuts, whenever you go in and edit or change anything in these, it's going to go ahead and automatically pause the shortcuts. So it's not going to be listening for inputs or anything like that, just so there's no issues with your mouse clicking around doing random stuff while you're trying to set these up. And you'll see that up here. It says MX Shortcuts paused. So if you right click that, oops, sorry, let me hit cancel there. So if you right click it, you'll be able to resume your shortcuts. You do not need to reload the program or anything like that. You just hit right click and resume. And that's anytime you edit a coordinate or edit a a shortcut. So now I'm going to go ahead and add a custom shortcut. So I'm going to hit add. And I'm going to do cleaning, bike cleaning. So I'm going to do clean bike. Cleans your bike. Oops. Bike. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and add an action. I'm going to go ahead and click coordinate, or actually key press. I'm sorry. So key press first, and you're going to type in escape, and then just hit save. And then go ahead and add an action. Click coordinate, return to pits. So we're going to go to the pits. Then we're going to click another coordinate, and that's the garage. So we're going to the garage. And then we're going to do clean bike. Perfect. And then we're going to do click again, return to track. And on this specific one, we're going to have to do return to track twice because you have to leave the garage first. So return to track. Perfect. And we're going to go ahead and save that. Now clean bike, and then keyboard hotkey. So we can set that up to whatever. I'm going to leave it blank for now because I don't want that. I do want a controller hotkey. So I'm going to hit assign, and I'm going to assign that to right D-pad. I'm going to hit save. All right, so we got D-pad right. Now, you'll see up here it's paused, so we're going to go ahead and right-click it and resume. And we're going to go ahead and go back to the track here. Just start moving around a little bit. All right. Now I think my bike's too dirty. I'm going to reset it. Perfect. So I just hit right on the D-pad, and automatically it's doing this. Now, if you wanted to change the timing of the clicks, you can go into your settings, and you can see here that there's a click delay and then there's a menu delay. So menu delay is whenever it hits escape. It's going to wait half a second before doing any other action. And then click delay is how long between clicks. Default seems to work fine for me. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. But let's say also I want to reset the track. We got some ruts in it. Left bumper, right bumper, return to pit, reset track, to track. And we're back on the bike. Just like that. All right. So that's pretty much everything the program has to offer for now. I do have some more updates on the way to add in custom coordinates. It might take me a few days. Hopefully I can get that done over the weekend. But I've been pretty busy with work. So recording this at 3 in the morning, ready to hit the hay here shortly. One more thing I didn't go over is the controller section. So if your controller is not like recognized for some reason in here, unplug it, replug it, and then click refresh controllers. I haven't had any issues with this personally, unless you hit refresh when your controller is already detected. For some reason, that will mess it up. So you just, at that point, you just have to reload the program. I will fix this bug. I don't know why it does this, but we'll figure it out. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much everything. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And if you have any suggestions for the program, please let me know. I'm happy to take anything into account. And if it's feasible, we'll try to get it added to the program. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the channel, and I hope you guys have a great night.